Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the MATLAB experiments on control system. The first experiment is to determine the experimental transfer function of lab compensator network using the MATLAB. How to write this programming command? Then you can obtain the transfer function from the given problem, or for the given network you have to obtain the transfer function. So for the lag compensator network, this is the transfer function. This is the network. You have to apply the loop. So we get this kind of equations. Then equation 1, equation 2. Then you have to apply the Laplace transformation. After applying the Laplace, you have to obtain the transfer function. We know that transfer function is V naught by Vi, that is output by input. After obtaining the transfer function, you have to substitute the value of R1, R2 and C value. So how to get this value means already you have to design the lead, lag and lag lead compensator. From the designed value, you have to substitute here the value of R1, R2 and C. So after substituting, you will get one transfer function. So that transfer function which consists of numerator and denominator polynomial equation. So first we have to write the first numerator coefficients. So while writing the numerator coefficients, the equation will be like this. Okay. So s square plus 4s plus 4. Suppose the equation of quadratic equation of numerator terminals will be like this. So while entering the numerator coefficients, first we have to enter the s square coefficient, then we have to enter the s coefficient, then constant. So as per the transfer functions, here there are only two parameters or two coefficients. One is s coefficient and one more is constant. After substituting the values, we will get the transfer function will be like this. From the transfer function, you have to substitute this values, numerator, denominator. Then you have to substitute the denominator. So then the denominator from the equation, you have to substitute the denominator coefficients. Then you have to use here subplot of 2 comma 1 comma 1. This subplot means in the main graph there will be different plots which are appear in the main graph. So those graph we can call it as subplot. At the to get the in the main graph to get subgraphs, so we can use the command subplot. So 2 comma 1 comma 1 means there are the two graph appear in the main graph. In that, this is the column, this is the row. Two subplot of 2 comma 1 comma 1. One row, one column. So first row, first column means we will get the display. Then you have to use the Bodo. Bodo is the technique to obtain the compensating network. Again, subplot of 2 comma 1 comma 2. So this is the graph number 1, 2 comma 1 comma 1. This is 2 comma 1 comma 2. So in the column, so row, this is the column, this is the row. So first column, first row, first column, second row. So second row means the graph number 2. So then you have to use the margin. We get the magnitude, grid. The x label means mention the x-axis parameter, and y label means mention the y-axis parameters. Then you have to use the title. This title which is appear in the this top corner of the graph. That is which experiment we are going to execute. Now we shall move on to the next experiments. So design of determine the experimental transfer function of lead compensator. It's just similar as a lag compensator. You have to write the same program. Enter the numerator, denominator, then subplot, Bodo, subplot, margin, grid, x label, that is a frequency in radian. So the unit of frequency which is in radian. Y label means label the y-axis. In y-axis, you have to write the magnitude in dB. Then title, Bodo plot of given transfer function. Similarly, you have to use the find the transfer function using the MATLAB for the lead lag compensator network. So for lead lag compensator network, also same thing, but here in this lead lag compensator, it is a combination of two compensating network. Hence, we will get the s square coefficient. This is belongs to s square. This is belongs to s coefficient, and this is the constant. Okay. So enter the numerator coefficients, enter the denominator, then you have to use the command subplot of 2 comma 1 comma 1. In the main graph, you have to obtain the two subgraphs. So this is the column, this is the row. Okay. So which is appear like this. Board of num comma den, then again subplot of 2 comma 1 comma 2. So second two plots in the first column, graph number 2. 2 means, so this is the second plot. This is the first plot, magnitude versus frequency, and the phase angle plot, which is phase angle versus frequency. Then label the axis, X label, Y label, and title. So then you have to do the move on to the, we shall move on to the next experiment, that is the time response of second order system. In the second order system, in the theoretical part, we are discussing the determine the parameters of second order system. There are the 5 parameters or 5 terminologies which are used for the standard transfer functions, that is second order system: delay time, rise time, peak time, maximum peak overshoot, and settle time. So if you are knowing all those formulas, that formula can be rewrite in the commands, that is in the MATLAB program. So here the transfer function is given for the second order system. Transfer function equal to 1 over s square plus 2s plus 4. So numerator only constant coefficient is there. Directly we can write numerator 1. Denominator, this is the s square coefficient is 1, s coefficient is 2, and constant coefficient is 4. Then you have to obtain the general transfer function. We can use the command g, or else we can use system. System is equal to transfer function of num comma den. So both command which are using for obtaining the response curve. So here we can use g equal to p of numerator comma denominator. So then you have to find the proportional gain constant for this second order system. So we know that proportional gain constant kp equal to dc gain. Then we know that steady state error is steady state error for the proportionality constant, which is given by 1 over 1 plus kp. So then we know that omega is equal to square root of den of 3. So square root of den of 3 means we know that the standard second order system s square plus 2 zeta omega ns plus omega n square. Okay, so this is the equation. This is the first coefficient, this is the second coefficient, and this is third coefficient. So in the denominator, omega n square is the third coefficient, hence we have to write omega is equal to square root of den of 3. So zeta is equal to den of, so we can use zeta is equal to 2 zeta omega n is equal to s. So we have to write the delay time, rise time, peak time, and maximum peak overshoot. Then step response of second order system. So then you have to obtain the step response curve of complete transfer function. Step is equal to step of step response of C of t. Then we will get the figure. Then you have to discuss the next program. That is, if you are adding the poles and zeros for the same second order system, you will get the new response curve. That is addition of poles. P of z means Pz means adding the zeros to the given transfer function. Title pole zero mapping. Then you have to obtain the adding zeros to the given transfer function. So how to add the zeros to the transfer function means, if you are knowing the transfer function 1 over s square plus 4s plus 4. So this is the transfer function. For this desired transfer function, if you are adding 0 means, in general, all the zeros which are adding in the numerator polynomial and all the poles which are adding to the denominator polynomial equation. So if you are adding the zeros means, suppose I will add here 1 0, that is nothing but s plus 1 in the numerator. So then you will get this equation. And you have to obtain the string constant, that is the complete conditions should be mentioned, and those conditions which are appear in the graph. After execution of program, these 3 conditions will be appear in the main graph. So that is, we have to use the string command ztext, that is the rise of c of z of t, that is complete transfer function of less than that of c of t. Then peak occurs in c of z of t, then z text is equal to maximum p quotient which is greater than given transfer function. So then you have to give the title step response of addition of zeros. Similarly, if you are adding the poles to the given transfer function, what is the response curve? So same denominator become converted into new denominator, previous denominator, comma 1 comma 0. With this converted version of previous denominator into adding the poles. Poles means if you are adding s plus 1 to the denominator polynomial equation. So s coefficient is 1, constant coefficient is 0, or else we can just add s. Then second transfer function for the previous equation. Then you have to obtain the proportional gain constant, steady state error. So obtain the step response. This is the step response curve. This line indicates if you are adding the poles or zeros to the any system. If you are varying this horizontal lines from this point to this point, those condition will be appear like this. This is the condition which is observed, that is the string command used in the MATLAB. So then we will get the step response. Now we shall move on to the next experiments, that is DC position control. So here for DC position control, the transfer function is given. From the transfer function you have to write the program. So CLC, clear all. These two are the common commands which are used for the MATLAB. So just initialize the value of omega and zeta. So omega equal to 4 and z equal to 0.8. So k1 is given by the equations that will be discussed in the theoretical part. Then k equal to 2 zeta omega by tk1. The numerator only constant and denominator s square, s and constant quotient. System is equal to transfer function. Then obtain the step response of DC position control. So this is the step response curve which is obtained for the DC position. So for the same DC position control, if we are using the different kind of inputs, so those inputs, if the input is velocity error constant, that is the, if the input is step response, then what is the transfer function? This is the common command which are using. System is equal to feedback of g comma 1, then kv. That is if the response is, if the type of signal is step input or impulse inputs, so we will get this equation. So this is step input kv, then vary the time period from 0 to 50 in steps of 0.1 seconds. So that will be initialized here, u is equal to t. Then y comma t means in the y axis, y with respect to time in second, step response of system comma u. So plot this graph t comma y. This symbol indicates identification of graph. Suppose if the graph having the dotted lines, you can use that symbol. If we need graph having the zeros or bubbles, so we can use this zeros. Okay. Then X label time in second, Y label amplitude. Then title DC position of step response of second order system. Then descend input output. This command is not mandatory while writing of MATLAB program. Then figure. So if you are adding the other two inputs for the same function, if the type of input is ramp, if the type of input is parabolic, all these 6 lines which is common, just observe you by comparing this. What is the difference? Converted version of denominator 100, that is nothing but s square. If you are adding the ramp input, the gain constant will be a divided by s square. If you are adding the parabolic input, the gain constant will be a divided by s cube. A is the gain constant. So that's why here we can write the cubic equation. Here quadratic. So transfer function g is the representation of transfer function. That is num comma then. System is equal to feedback of g1. So if you are adding the step response, you can add one more feedback. Then gain, DC gain, steady state error. Then you have to obtain the, all this command will be same. Y comma t, plot, time, X label, Y label, title and result. Just observe it and comparing the command lines. Here steady state error, here also steady state error. Okay, this is parabolic. So the main objective is to change the parameter in the denominator polynomial. Here we can use the, for observing the difference, you can use the command dr. So this is ramp input, this is parabolic input. As we know that parabolic input, how to represent ramp will be